everyone, I am Dr. Sindhu. After each fieldwork session, students must submit a report. Many see this as a stressful or just a way for faculty to check learning. But record writing is more than that. It is an essential professional skill in social work profession, whether in NGO, hospital or corporate settings. Recording is very important. So in this session, we will understand recording in social work profession, its importance and types. Let's start. Welcome to Learn with Dr. Sindhu. Now let's understand the meaning of recording. Recording in social work refers to the systematic documentation of all professional activities in the fields of social work. It means writing down what the social worker did, why it was done, how it was done, and what was achieved. In simple words, recording is a written record of everything that happened in social work practice. Recording plays a very important role in social work practice. First, it helps in continuity of service. When any client's case is properly recorded, any social worker in that agency taking over that case after a period of time can understand the particular case and continue the service without confusion. It supports professional accountability. It shows proof of work done in the field. Third, it helps in reflection and learning. When we write and read our own work, we improve our skills. Fourth, it also serves as a legal and professional document. For MSW students, fieldwork report helps in supervision and evaluation. Teachers and supervisors can understand what the student has done and guide them properly. So, overall, recording is very important in every stage of social work practice. Quickly understand the objectives of recording in social work practice. Recording is not just writing notes, it has important professional purposes. First, it helps in maintaining systematic case records so all clients' information is properly organized and can be referred to anytime. Second, it helps in tracking the progress of clients, groups, or communities over time so social workers can clearly see the changes happening step by step. Third, it supports the evaluation of interventions. Means can understand whether the methods used in the social work intervention process are actually helping the client or not. And finally, recording helps in improving the overall quality of social work practice because when we review our records, we learn from our experiences and become better professionals. In social work should always certain important principles. I will explain each one with example for your clear understanding. First principle is recording should be accurate and based on facts. For example, instead of writing client is very poor, we should write the actual facts like client is unemployed and has no regular income so that it is very clear. Second principle is recording should be clear and easy to understand. For example, the report should be written in a very simple language, not in a very confused way, so that supervisor or other social workers can easily understand the case. Third principle is confidentiality must be strictly maintained. What it means? For example, instead of writing the client's real name, we can use codes like client A to protect identity. It should be objective and free from personal bias. How can we do like that? We should not write client is careless, indisciplined, but instead write why. Client has missed 3 counseling sessions. We can write the reasons. And finally, recording should be done on time without delay. For example, writing the report immediately after a home visit ensures that no important details are forgotten. So, good recording is factual, clear, confidential, objective, and timely. Next, we will talk about the types of recording. It will explain detailed way with examples because students always get confused with differences between the structure of different records. So first, process recording. It is a detailed step-by-step written record of the interaction between the social worker and the client. It includes conversation, dialogues like how are you, I am fine, you look dull today, what happened, all these type of dialogues they have to written down. So social workers even thought and responses that also they note down in the process recording. Very detailed and descriptive record. Next, analytical recording goes one step further than normal process recording. It not only describes the situation but also includes analysis and interpretation. This means the social worker tries to understand the reasons behind the problem and what it actually indicates. It helps the social worker understand the problem deeply and plan suitable future actions. For example, social worker visits a family where a child is showing aggressive behavior. In descriptive report, it will record like this: the child is behaving aggressively at home and school. In analytical recording, the child is showing aggressive behavior at home and school. On interaction with parents, it was found that there is frequent conflict between parents and lack of consistent discipline at home. This may be contributing to the child's behavior. Parenting counseling and family intervention may be required. So here you have to note that in process recording, just describe the situation, but in analytical recording explains not just what is happening, but also why it is happening and what action can be taken. This is the difference. Next, case recording. It focuses on individual clients. It includes personal details, problem assessment, intervention plan, progress notes, and evaluation. It is very important in casework practice to note down all these things. In group record, it includes group activities, participation, and group dynamics. Community recording focuses on community needs, resources, activities conducted, and outcomes. Both are important for understanding collective social work practice. Verbatim recording is a word-to-word exact record of the conversation between the social worker and the client. It includes exact dialogue without changing words. So what is narrative recording? Meaning narrative recording is a simple descriptive written report of what happened during a social work session or field activity. It is written in a story form without detailed dialogue or step by step. It is given as an explanation. It focuses on overall events, activities, and key observations. No dialogues and all not in that. So here we have to see that process recording, narrative, and analytical. These three always getting confused. The process is they are giving the dialogues and the conversation is recording very described way they are giving the details. But in analytical, they are giving very analytical form of thinking of the social worker is also giving in the report. Narrative is not giving any dialogues or any descriptive way of thinking or behavior. They are giving overall picture as a story form. So this is the main difference between the process, analytical, and narrative reports. So now we'll check the general recording format include dates, time, and place. It also includes objectives of the session, description of activities, observations, analysis, and outcome. This structure helps maintain uniformity in documentation. Let's discuss the important skills required in recording in social work practice. First is observation skill, where the social worker must carefully observe and note important details during the session. Along with this, listening skills are essential because accurate recording depends on how well the social worker listened to the client. Next is writing skill, which help in documenting information in a clear, simple, and professional manner so that others can easily understand it. We also need analytical skills which help in organizing and understanding the information in a meaningful way rather than just writing facts randomly. Another important skill is objectivity, which means avoiding personal bias or judgment while recording. Communication skills are also important to accurately represent what the client has expressed. Along with this, time management skill ensures that recording is done immediately after the session without delay. Finally, maintaining confidentiality awareness is very important to protect the privacy of the client. So, these skills together make recording more accurate, professional, and effective in social work practice. Now we'll discuss the new type of recording used in social work practice. In modern social work, recording is no longer limited to traditional handwritten case notes. One important development is electronic or digital recording, where case information is stored in computers or specialized software, making it easy to access and update. Another method is audio and video recording, which is used with proper consent. This helps in capturing interaction and is also used for training and supervision purposes. Also have mobile or app-based recording system where social workers can update case details immediately during field visits using smartphones. This improves accuracy and saves time. In many agencies, online case management systems are used where all clients' data is stored in a centralized digital system and can be accessed by authorized staff for continuity of services. Finally, reflective digital journals or e-logs are used by professionals and students to record their learning experiences and reflections after fieldwork. So overall, modern recording methods are more fast, efficient and technology driven while still maintaining confidentiality and professional ethics. We will look at the challenges faced in recording in social work practice. One of the major challenges is time constraint and heavy workload. Social workers often handle multiple cases, so finding time for detailed recording becomes difficult. Another issue is the risk of incomplete or missing information, especially when recording is delayed after field visits. Maintaining confidentiality and data security is also a serious concern, particularly in digital systems where client information must be protected. Many professionals also face a lack of proper training in documentation, which affects the quality and clarity of records. Language and communication barriers can also create difficulties in accurately recording client statements. Sometimes, emotional involvement with clients may affect objectivity, leading to biased recording. In modern practice, technical issues in digital system can also interrupt proper documentation. Finally, delaying the recording process after fieldwork reduces accuracy and clarity. So while recording is essential in social work, these challenges must be managed to ensure effective and professional practice. Always record the report immediately after the session because any delay can lead to forgetting important observations and details. Timely recording ensures accuracy and completeness. We must always be honest and factual. It means we should write only what actually happened, not our personal assumptions or interpretations. Using simple, clear, and professional language is also important so that anyone reading the report can easily understand it without any confusion. Most importantly, we must maintain strict confidentiality by protecting the identity and privacy of the client in every record. We should never include personal bias or judgment in the report. For example, we should not label a client or make personal comments. Overall, every field experience has value, but that value becomes meaningful only when it is recorded properly. So, start seeing recording not as a burden but as your emotional strength. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss upcoming lessons. See you in the next session here. Learn with Dr. Sindhu.